Welcome back, guys. I'd like to start off by showing you ArtRage 4. This program is not bad for painting and drawing, but as far as going into fine details of the painting or the drawing, I don't like it as much as some of the other programs that I'm going to mention. Right now, you're seeing some pressure sensitivity tests on the pen. That is the Microsoft Surface Pen that comes with the Surface Pro 3. And right now, I'm using another pen, which is the HTC pen that one of the forum users recommended. This pen doesn't require as much pressure, but as you can see, the line does break up right there when I just did the circle. Now back to the S Pen, and very fluid. Pressure required is a little bit more, but you also get the finer pen pressure as opposed to the HTC. Here I'm showing you some of the other brushes that this program has. On each brush you do have a separate setting that you can choose, such as this airbrush. There is a big and subtle, slow flow, and all these different types of airbrush. So you can make great use of painting with this program, and I highly recommend it for people that actually loves to paint. As for me, I'm not a huge painter, but I got this program because a lot of people like it. So eventually I'll learn how to use it. A lot of options, layers are possible in this program. So that's it about ArtRage 4. The next up we have SketchBook Pro. I have the 6.2.5 version. This version, I know there's a version 7 that just came out. I didn't get that one yet, and I don't think I will unless enough people want me to review that version. But this video is a quick review of all the programs that I have, the sketch programs I have that I love. And as far as the sketching goes, SketchBook Pro is one of my top favorite programs. I'd say this is my second favorite program as far as sketching goes, just because you can go into the fine details. There's no jagged edges on whenever you draw with the pen, because this program automatically smooths it out. As you can see right here, where I'm making circles, I'm trying to make a face. My drawing skill is not that great, so please excuse me on that. But with SketchBook Pro 6, you can also use the layers palette just like Photoshop. A lot of the tools in this program is very similar to Photoshop. So if you know how to use Photoshop, you know how to use SketchBook Pro. There's a very, very small learning curve. As you see here, I'm zooming in and out, and it's very smooth. You use your fingers to zoom. It is finger sensitive, and that was a pinch, zoom, rotate. Very smooth, very fluid. Pen pressure is great. No complaints there. So as far as the brushes, the customization of the pens and the pencils and the brushes, I think this one has less of a customization than say Manga Studio, which I'll review in a little bit. But again, drawing wise, speed, this program is top notch. I cannot recommend this program enough, just because the speed of this program is so flawless. There's little to zero lag, if any, for the SketchBook Pro. So check it out. Okay, our third program up for a quick review would be the Manga Studio. I have the Manga Studio 5 version. It takes a little bit longer to load just because there's so many options in this program. As you can see, Again, it resembles Photoshop. A lot of programs resemble Photoshop, and I love it because there's little to no learning curve, as I explained before. This one, you can adjust the brush in any way you want, and texture density, brush size, brush strokes, the different types of pencils, charcoal, colors, gradient palettes. There's so many things you can do. I'm still experimenting with Manga Studio. As far as the paper, you can do a manga draft setting where it shows you the binding sizes and everything like that. You can customize. You can save different paper sizes, so you don't have to go back and recreate every single type of paper for comics. It's excellent for sketching, obviously, because it's made for comic artists. As you can see, I'm doing a simple sketch of a person's profile face right now, and the accuracy is phenomenal. I don't have any issues with this program except for one, and you'll see in a little bit. Whenever I do a zoom out, zoom in, rotate, there seems to be a slight lag. Not sure why, maybe because of the program requiring a higher memory usage. I have the i5 128 gigabyte with 4 gigs of RAM, so maybe that's why. Haven't used it on my iMac, but again, zooming in and out, it lags a little bit, but it's not a big issue, just because when you're drawing, there's no lag at all. You can see I'm doing really detailed work right now. I'm zoomed in, and no issues. Pen sensitivity, this thing beats the other program I had talked about so far. And as far as sensitivity goes, this program you can create a customized pen sensitivity, so that way you can adjust the pressure to your liking. So I highly recommend Manga Studio 5 or any of the future versions that they come out with. The last program I'm going to review today is the Photoshop CC by Adobe Creative Cloud. Obviously, you guys know a lot about this program, or for those that don't, I'm going to do a very quick review over the program, almost like a preview. Photoshop is an expansive program. I can't possibly review the entire Photoshop program in one video. There's just too many things you need to learn about Photoshop. I recommend taking some Photoshop tutorials under lynda.com. That's lynda.com. I am not sponsored by them, but they've taught me a lot about Photoshop, and I highly recommend them. If you like to draw, Photoshop is also a good program to use. It's also great for editing photos, doing type font art, anything you want. Photoshop is unlimited in that regards. As far as pen pressure sensitivity, there is a simple adjustment you can do with it, which I have. I'm not going to show you in this video. That's for a whole nother video. There's too many things to show you in Photoshop for this one short video. But as far as pressure sensitivity is concerned, I would say this is between Manga Studio and SketchBook Pro. Layers are there. This is the full Photoshop. It's just the DPI scaling is just at 200%. So I would highly recommend you check it out. There is a trial version of this, I believe a 14-day trial version of the full program. Go ahead and download it, try it out, and see which one you like best. But I would have all of them on my desk if I were you.